happens when you start building your embodied self-awareness is really that you start listening to your body, how it speaks and communicate with you, right? And for each person, it's going to be different. So, which means that you start to learn when your body sends those signals or it feels this way, that this is good. This is something good. This is something bad. Here I'm angry, here I'm frustrated, here I'm afraid or tired. It's almost like you start learning communicating with your body. Everyone has a different ways of expressing emotions, and emotions are really the physical sensations and our conceptual meaning we are making out of the sensations. So we sense something in our body, and our brain give us a clue, this feels this way, and this is fear. For some people, it might feel the same way, and this is excitement, right? So you start really learning what your body is communicating to you. It's almost like learning a new language. And it's really useful to know that. Because very often when I work with people don't know if they're sad, or if they're happy, or if it's good or bad. It's really even like at the beginning, sometimes it's like, I don't know what I feel, right? So you really start with physical sensations that you can feel, like pain. Or like I'm small. Or I feel like I stand tall when I talk about this. I'm being, maybe it's proud, like I'm being proud. Or I'm leaning forward, I want to get to know you, or I want to help you, right? I'm giving myself to you. So it's really that. And so there's always three components to that. So there is the physical sensations and what is happening with your body. So what do you feel in your body? Is there a contraction somewhere? Is there a pain? Is it like you feel like you are narrowing, making yourself small, or maybe you're standing tall and you're very broad? Are there any parts of your body like moving forward, maybe some backwards? Maybe your hips are to the front or to the back, or you crossing your legs, like like you closing yourself or you opening, and also like you start noticing, notice what's happening. Inside, like, I feel a pain, or and this pain has maybe a sharp shape, and maybe it's a sharp pain, or maybe it's like something nudging me, or I feel tingling, or I feel cold, I feel hot. So all physical sensations, that's kind of one part of it. Then once you kind of allocate that in you go to what are the emotions, or what's your mood? And at the beginning, maybe you are able to say it's good or bad. And then maybe you like good like what, right? Yeah, like you're being happy, or good like you being relaxed. And so you start to kind of broaden your emotional vocabulary. What is really good is to actually to write down the names of different emotions, or to really even search for a list of emotions and check with yourself, is it this? Is it happiness? Is it joy? Is it, I don't know, like feeling uplifted, crazy, cheeky? Which kind of shade of that happy emotion it is? Right? So emotional state or your mood. And then check with yourself, what's the quality of your thoughts? Do you think that in this moment when you're like that and there is this emotional state of you, do you think like the world is a good place? Is it a safe place? Is it the place that supports you? Do you feel safe? You like, this is my place, I can do whatever I want? Or is it a place of danger, place where I have no say, I cannot do anything? So those three things: physical sensation, emotional sensations or emotions, mood, and quality of your thoughts. And if you start doing this over and over again, you will start noticing some patterns. You will start noticing that when you're being triggered and you're angry, you're like that because you fight, right? And you're tense and you're into the front and your voice is louder, right? But when you're sad, you kind of want to, like, you make yourself smaller, rounder, or something is happening, right? And so that's really the first step, like, to work with this embodied self-awareness. And if you start noticing those patterns, you can start playing with them. Because maybe if you are angry, you want to bring your shape of your body when you are compassionate, when you are open. So instead of being that in the meeting, you actually start to open yourself and just feel safe. Okay, actually, it's nothing danger here. There is no danger in this space. It's just me fighting for what I believe. So let's be open. Let's listen to the other person, what they want to say. But I don't need to fight. I don't need to be angry that they have a different opinion.